Hello, hello there. Welcome, beautiful Libra souls. Anastasia here. We are going to do your bonus reading. This is going to be for December 2025, the last month of the year, but not the least by any means. Maybe one of the best, actually. Libra. As you know, I usually do a tarot, Lenormand, and oracle readings for Libra Collective. For weekly readings and monthly readings, but then once a month I also do this special reading using Gypsy fortune telling system. So let's get started. Let me clear the deck real quick. I'm going to be using a special sage today to clear the deck and clear the energy. Hope everyone's staying warm. It's really cold where I'm at right now, but here in the Midwest. Anyway, Libra, let's get started. I'm excited about this month. All right. Thank you so much, Universe, for all the abundance and support. We're so excited. Please let us know what are the most important messages for Libra Collective during December 2025. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, for those who are new to my channel, this is a different reading. We're going to lay out a spread of 5x5 cards, and we're going to try to match, find matching images on adjacent cards only. So each card has 4 different images, and then we will lay them side by side and see if any of them of the sides match. All right, if those match, we will interpret those messages. If they don't, we'll leave them behind. All right, let's get started. I'm going to shuffle the deck. I'm going to twist it first, and then we will shuffle it 7 times. This is for Libra, please. Most important messages for Libra for December 2025. All right, let's lay out a grid of 5x5 cards. I'm going to need all the space, so I will move these candles to the side for a while. Let's go. So the first row, I'm going to kind of lay it in the middle so you can see better, and then I'll have to move it up because I only have limited space here. So the first row, let's get started. We're going to lay out 5 cards for the first row and try to see if there's any matching images on adjacent cards, and as usual we can rotate the cards if needed. Okay, so let's see, one more card here, the 5th one. Let's see, do we have anything matching so far? I don't think so. So let's move these up a bit, all the way up. We need a lot of space. Okay, we're gonna lay out second row and then continue matching horizontally as well as vertically now. So second row, let's see what's coming up. Okay, don't see much this time around, Libra. Not yet, at least. Alrighty then, let's go to the third row. Let's see if third row has anything for us. Okay, what's happening here? Nothing yet. Or maybe I'm just really bad at finding things today. It's a possibility. There's days when I'm just feel like I'm blind. All right, we have a bear right here. So I'm going to turn it over and you can see right here we have a bear facing to the left. Okay, So let's see, fourth row. Oh, we have a lucky clover. Not lucky clover. Sorry, guys. Horseshoe. Lucky horseshoe. Let's see. It's looking to the right over here. Very good. All right, let's keep going. Remember, the main messages are going to be in the last card, so we don't need to worry if we don't receive a lot of matches today, because we will still have a very good message. All right. Very detailed. Okay, let's see. Anything here? No. Oh, there's the lucky clover. I called it. I called it, Libra. There you go. We have a horseshoe and a lucky clover. What? Come on. Oh my goodness. Let's go, Libra. Let's go. All right. Okay. So you know how there's a star right here and a star right here when they're not really adjacent. They're positioned diagonally from each other. We cannot call that a match, just so you know. Let's see what else. This is number 11. This is number 12. I know they look a little similar, but that's not a match either. Just kind of clarifying here. Let's see. I may miss something, but as I always do, I go over these again and make sure I don't skip anything. So final row, final row. I'm going to have to move the camera a bit to show you the final row. There we go. Okay. As I said, the spacing for this layout is challenging, but so far nothing there. Okay, let's see, what do we have going on here? Nothing there. Let's see, third card. Okay. Nothing there. Having a difficult time aligning these today. Okay, so we have the final card right here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What do we have? All right. So interesting. This is a very similar message to last month. We have a ship right here. We have the bridge. Okay. I feel like we received a bridge in the monthly reading that I did with the Laraman. Okay. Watch the monthly reading. There was a bridge there. I recall seeing that. We have a ship again. Remember that. The ship we also received in the monthly reading for December. So this confirmation here is definitely coming up for us. Libra, we have the knot. Okay, we have the knot. Very important message here. And we have the bouquet, which is fantastic. So I see a very strong message here that kind of confirms our monthly reading that I did with Tarot and Lenormand. So let me put this down, take a look at the entire spread again and make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh. Yes, I'm already seeing what I missed. We do have a knot right here. So I pulled the card like this. So let's see. Do I need to go it like this? I'm going to have to rotate this card and see which messages I'm receiving, because I'm already seeing that this ship needs to be in a different position. So Libra, let me look at this. I'm going to leave it like that, but we might need to interpret it slightly differently. Let me take a look. I'm tempted to keep it like this, but let me take a look. Okay, so give me a few minutes. I will review the spread and then I'll be right back with your interpretations. Thank you. All right, Libra. I have looked over everything and I don't think I missed any messages. So if I did happen to miss something and you notice it, please let me know in the comments and I will let you know what the meaning of that message is. But I am not seeing anything extra here, okay? So let's focus on the messages. The first thing we received today was the bear. Okay, the bear in this position. I remembered also the bear came up for us in the last, this weekly reading. Okay, the bear came in strong and it talked about power. It also talked about perseverance and it talked about consistency and it talked about strength and courage. All right, so the bear in this case indicates that if you are taking on some sort of a big long-term project, you will succeed. But it will be a long-term project. So you may not see all the results this month. You will have to work hard and be patient to see full results. So you may just started something. You may have just started some kind of a big idea, project, something new, or you're working on something that is like a personal goal. Maybe this is your, physical strength. Maybe this is your physical health, or this could be a business idea, or this could be some sort of other leadership role that you're trying to work towards, Libra. The bear indicates that you have all the resources and you have the strength, you have the courage to pursue these new ideas and methods. But Libra, you're gonna have to put some work into it and some time into it. You will see results and you will definitely see success, although not all of it may show up for you this month. Okay. The reason I'm saying that is because you will see a lot of success this month, Libra. I cannot even tell you how good this reading is. But only parts of it will come in this month. There will be a lot more to come next year as well, Libra, because you're just starting out here. All right, let's see. If you are working on a long-term project, there could be a few hurdles you have to jump this month. Remember, Saturn is still in retrograde. Okay, I'm sorry, Saturn is not in retrograde. Saturn is direct, but it's still in Pisces. All right, Saturn will move into Aries in 2026 around end of January and beginning of February. When Saturn moves into Aries, that's when you will have like a major green light to pursue your goals with even more strength and determination. All right, so right now Saturn being in Pisces, it's a little more dreamy, but doesn't mean that you are not already working on your goals and plans. You're making progress because Saturn is direct, and Saturn is one of the biggest planets that affects zodiac signs, like especially Libras, because Saturn is actually feels good in the sign of Libra. Okay, so it's exalted. So I'm just saying, Libra, Saturn position is important for us, and so for some reason it came up as an energy when while we're talking about the bear here. Okay, let's move to the obvious here. We have the lucky horseshoe here, and we have the lucky clover, and they're in the same position, which is second position. And I called the lucky clover when the horseshoe came out, and then the lucky clover came out, and they're like literally on the same line. This is amazing. And I feel like this, especially around the third week of December. I don't know why. Maybe because the positioning of the cards here, the beginning December, and then we have the third week of December, or I just feel like this is going to be a very lucky time for you, Libra. This month is going to bring in some sort of success for you. Now, the lucky clover in this position indicates that you have some sort of obviously fortune this month in any kind of endeavors and undertakings. You may be working really hard on something this month, or you may have a lot of different moving pieces and projects going on. And this is where the reason this lucky clover is in the second position indicates that you may be focusing on something so intently and want to succeed in one field of your life. Like maybe this is your career, maybe this is, you know, your family, or your something at work, and then you are putting all of your effort into that, and you are making a great progress there. But don't forget that other things are just as important, and it's important to stay in balance and dedicate enough time to family, just like you would enough time to your work. So it's kind of a work-life balance type of situation. But with the lucky clover, you are able to handle any sort of challenge that comes your way. I don't really think there will be as many challenges. This is a very fortunate energy. This is like you are receiving a lot of abundance. Just, you may be feeling very abundant around this time, Libra, this month. Just make sure that is balanced. You are not just giving, but also available to receive that type of thing. You're not just doing, but also available to rest and enjoy the lovely times ahead. Okay, especially with the holidays, and enjoy your success that's coming in here. And I keep moving these cards with my shirt here. All right, we have the horseshoe. This is major success, Libra. This is even more longer lasting than the lucky clover. So this is, to me, lucky clover is my strong card, but the horseshoe generally is considered even stronger and more long lasting than the lucky clover. So anything that you initiate this month, any new methods, new ideas, new projects are going to bring you great success. Absolutely. And you're going to see some of that success this month too, which will even propel you to work further on that, Libra. This is massive success here. So good for you. I don't know what it is that you're doing. Maybe you are feeling just really excited about the holiday season. You're vibing high and attracting a lot of good things and good opportunities to you, Libra, this month. But it's definitely showing in the cards here. Okay. Next, let's take a look at the final card. That is the highlight of this reading. So I've looked at these two cards, and as you know, we had a match also with the knot. And the match, if you rotated it the way it was supposed to be rotated, was in upside down position. I am going to read it this way, Libra, because this makes more sense to me, and I feel this energy is strong. Okay, we have the knot upside down. We have the ship right side up, and we have the bridges, and we also have the bouquet. This is a very strong message, and especially at the end of December, I see that there is kind of a breaking of this knot. The knot is usually something that ties us to a particular situation or a person or location. When it's upside down, it basically breaks the knot, unties it, or a clean cut. I think, Libra, you are liberating yourself from something this month. You are untying your connection to something. You are setting yourself free to go in a new direction. That is what the knot is about. And for some people, it could even mean leaving a relationship. Now, that, take it as it resonates. Some of you, this has nothing to do with a relationship, but the knot would indicate some sort of commitment that's being basically broken, and for a good reason. Like there's been a freeing energy of some sort, Libra. This could be a work commitment, maybe like a friend that moving away, even, or you moving away. It's not necessarily that you are completely breaking your friendship. It's just that you will be moving away, and the knot is kind of untying, or you are literally untying the anchor knot and moving away, maybe physically, maybe metaphorically, completely new adventure. Why? Because we have the ship and we have the bridge. Now, I know these messages are repeating, but Libra, this is very strong. It's not a coincidence that this came up for us, okay? And you are already building bridges for something new, okay? So this bridge right here is basically opportunities that come up for you to move on to something different. This could be people that you're meeting, opportunities that come your way slowly, but surely. And I feel like this is going to kind of come in here pretty soon, and especially at the end of December, Libra. The ship indicates a lot of times movement, travel, but also this is a very powerful, in this position, indication that there will be some sort of winnings and money gains from sales of property, from maybe investments, from inheritance. There's something here, Libra, that it's kind of like a commercial ship, so maybe a lot of earnings from your business, from your job. Maybe there will be some bonuses, Libra, but year-end bonuses, that sort of thing. But I feel like for some of you, this could be strongly related to relocation, maybe even to another country, because you're completely breaking away your ties literally with one area or one situation, and you're moving into a different situation. You're ready to go. The bridges are being built this month. This is so important. Okay, so the ship in this position, as I mentioned, very good for material blessings. And not to mention, we also have the bouquet. The bouquet doesn't always just symbolize good times and joyful events and gifts, which it can, but the bouquet in this position actually talks about material gains, gifts of money, like I said, bonuses, winnings, even, Libra. So inheritance is part of it too, because it's a gift and it's a material gift. So you could be doing a lot of gifting as well as receiving some sort of material gains this month, and there is a lot of confirmation of that. We have the horseshoe, we have the lucky clover, and whatever journey you are embarking on, you are already building the bridges, Libra. There's no denying about that. And if you don't see those bridges right now, you will definitely see the way, you will see the direction by the end of this month. Now, the bridge in this position can also indicate new relationships that you build. And this is very important because you had a knot. Originally, it was in the first position. So, and then we also receive a match in the upside down position, which tells me, Libra, that you are untying one knot and a tying of another. Do you see what I'm saying? Once again, it points to you releasing one commitment and then entering a completely another one. This could relate to a new job, new opportunities here. I mean, even friendships, if we talk frankly, So maybe you are making new connections. Maybe you are these are just because you relocated and you're making new friends in a new area, or maybe you're making new friends in a new job, or this could be just you meet people and they introduce you to different people, and this specifically also talks about family ties. So family ties are pretty strong when it comes to the knot, and it was in the first position. So any kind of family ties, there will be reunions, Libra, especially when it comes to your family, okay? Reunions, coming back together. Maybe this is for holidays. Maybe this is moving closer to someone. Maybe this is moving closer to home. For some Libras, it will be moving away from home. For some others, moving close to home. I mean, all of this, you can see how it can be different for every person. But I feel like whatever you decide to do is going to be your lucky venture this month, because I mean, you are followed by fortune. Everything you are doing is turning out for your highest good this month, and I feel like you know it, you feel it, you follow the signs, and that's what you're doing, Libra. So I am very excited to see that. Financially, it's a very prosperous month. Like I mentioned, there could be huge gains from sales of property, or from business, or from bonuses or winnings. So make sure you are receiving those and open to receive those, Libra. And what can I say? This is a powerful month, and it's only just the beginning. It's only just the beginning. The bear tells us, stick it out. You have to stick to it, because you are seeing progress, you are seeing gains, but you will see a lot more in the coming months, Libra. That's the message here with the bear. Whatever you're going through, whatever you started, you've got this. All right, Libra. Beautiful reading here. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. If you're celebrating, happy Christmas, and then also absolutely happy New Year. This is going to be a great season for us. Libra, thank you so much for being here. Blessings to all, and I will catch you later. Bye.